Bratans, I didn't close my $400,000 short position. Here you see it, $400,000 short position still open. I even increased it, was only $100,000 short position. This is a mistake I will never make again, because yesterday in the video I told you here very clear. Yesterday the video, you see the videos from the 12th. Yesterday I told you very clear.
If I see here breakout, I will close my short position, and if we break it clear with a clear 15-minute candle here around this area, then I will enter a long position.
So this was a mistake which I did by myself. I didn't follow my own rule, which I told you that if we are breaking here this green line to the upside, then we should enter a long position if we are breaking this green line to the upside. So if you took here this trade, congratulations, bratan, because if you took here this long position right now, then you are over 2% right now in profits, bratan. And let us speak where we are going right now, because today is a very interesting day. Why is today a very interesting day? Okay, I'm recording because today we will see the CPI will be revealed, and the US stock market investors expect release of lower CPI data today. And if the CPI data will lower today than expected, or it will be lower, then we will see even a bigger pump in the market. But I don't expect that we will see lower CPI. Why? I explain you exactly. Because the PPI, the producer price index, which came out several days ago, US producer price index, increased higher than expected in November. So they are connected with each other, and I'm expecting, if the PPI was higher than expected, that the CPI should be also higher than expected. Let us watch historically what happened so far historically, because historically we saw here we see in August we had the 8.3% CPI. In it fall to 8.2% in September and showed further cool down at 7.7% in October. So if it will be lower than 7.7%, then obviously we will see a pump in the market, right? But like I explained to you, the PPI was higher than expected, and usually they are connected with each other. So I personally expect that we will see a higher CPI than expected, and what will happen? Then we will see a dump in the market, right? So, and let us speak what I'm expecting. By the way, the CPI will be revealed today at, here you see it, in November 2022. The CPI will be released today on the 13th December at 8:30 a.m. It's 13:13 GMT, right? So in 2 hours they will reveal it, and this will be very interesting. Let us watch what will happen next. What will happen with my trade, with my $400,000 short position, which is right now over around $5,000 in a loss, 37% in a loss. Get I liquidated, or will I still made it, even though I made here this mistake, bratans? Let us pull out here our volume, our smart money dump money first indicator. And smart money dump money, you see, this is very good for me because I'm in a short right now. I hope you took here this long. If you took here this long and 2% you made profits, take please right now profits, because right now this is a very deciding moment. If the CPI will be lower, then we will see a pump in the market. If the CPI will be higher than expected, then we will see breakdown in the market. Please watch out for it, bratans. Please take profits if you are in a long right now. Take profits, be safe, bratans. So right now it's very interesting. That's our dump money indicator. Dump money is the red line, is right now up, and if it's up, what it means, dump money thinks we are going to the moon. And usually if dump money thinks we are going to the moon, what we see breakdown to the downside. So this makes me confident that we will see a dump. So right now, to be honest, I checked before I did the video because I prepare for you, bratans. I don't want to waste your time. And all the indicators are showing us that we have to see cool down, because 1 hourly, look at 1 hourly, we so heavily overbought on the 1 hourly. And if we're watching the 15 minute, it's going to the moon, blood. We are heavily overbought on the 15 minute also. So all the indicators are crying, shouting, spitting and shitting at us that we will see dump. Also here you see on the 15 minute, dump money thinks that we are going to the moon, and usually what happens, we see a dump, right? Here we saw, this was my mistake. Here I should had closed my short and open a long, like I explained to you. Look how perfectly here dump money, and I was also the dump money in this moment, thought that we are going further down, and what we saw bam, a huge pump, right? So watch out, please watch out for this, bratans, right now. So right now all the indicators telling us we will see dump. And also if we are watching right now S&P 500 9:30, the US stock market open, very important, please watch out for this. And if we are watching here the RSI right now on the S&P 500, we see on the 15-minute we are heavily, massively overbought, right? There's not much room more to go to the upside. Maybe we will retest here this white line, but everything speaks for it that we will get rejected and see dump. Obviously, if the CPI will be crazy positive, that it will be very low, then we will see a shot through the roof, and we will see Bitcoin, S&P 500 flying, and we see also Bitcoin flying, because obviously they are connected with each other, and S&P 500 is the leading indicator for Bitcoin. But all the indicators are crying at us, shitting at us, spitting at us, telling us, bratan, take profits, watch out, we should see a dump, bratan. I'm a technical trader, usually, not, I was not today, even though I told you, but you see 1 hourly also heavily overbought, so everything speaks for dump. Also, if we're watching again, going back on the on Bitcoin right now, bratans, and watching Bitcoin on the daily right now, that also here everything speaks for a cool down, not a big dump. In the bigger picture, like I explained to you, bratans, I personally expecting here on the big picture still a relief rally to the upside, right? Very clear. I explained you also why I expecting it in my video yesterday. If you missed it, watch the video from yesterday. I explained you why it's, in my opinion, very clear in midterm that we will see here Bitcoin flying, a relief rally to even 30k. This is what I'm watching for. But in the immediate short term, I expecting here some cool down to liquidate all the longs and then see a pump to the upside. This is what I expecting. However, in the immediate short term, like I explained to you, I expecting here a dump. Also, look at this. We see a decline in the volume. You see, volume is declining. This, in my opinion, a clear sign that we will see massive move. And what I'm expecting, I expecting here very clear that we will see massive move to the downside to liquidate all the longs. What they did right now, they liquidated all the shorts, right? But not me. But what they will, the next move, because everyone getting bullish, liquidate all the longs, right? Because we see what we see. On 1 hourly, we see very clear. On 1 hourly, if we pull out here, the smart money, dump money, we see here dump money is very confident that we are going through the roof. So everyone longing right now. Right now is not the time for longing, in my opinion, not a financial advice, bratans. On the big picture, if we're watching on the daily, when we are safe, when we can start to long, in my opinion, it's not a financial advice. Please do your own research, bratans. On the big picture, it is very clear for me. On the big picture, if we are breaking here above, wait a minute, it was on the weekly I watched. I think I watched on the weekly. Wait a minute. It was on the, it was on the daily. Wait a minute, stay here with me. Yes, it was here very clear, in my opinion, because here you see it. It's very clear if we are closing here above 17,570, a clear daily candle. You see here, it's a huge resistance here. You see here, wait a minute, I draw it here. It's not the best. You see here, it's a big resistance. If we are closing clearly above, then our next move is very clear. Where's our next big resistance? Our next big resistance is coming here at around 18,440. You see here, this is our huge resistance which is coming in. So if we are breaking here with a clear daily candle, if we're closing clear above 17,570, then we can expect that Bitcoin moves further up to around 18,466, so 5% move this could be. However, like I explained to you, bratans, in the immediate short term, I mean, yes, if the CPI will be very bullish, let me check if I'm recording, if the CPI will be very, very bullish, if it will be lower than expected, this is what the forecast is, right? If it will be lower CPI today in about 2 hours, then obviously we will see a pump in the market. However, bratans, all the indicators showing us very, very clear that we are heavily overbought on the 15 minute, on the 1 hourly, on the 15 minute anyways. 4 hourly, we are also heavily overbought. You see this heavily overbought, right? So it's very clear in my opinion that we have to see a cool down, even though if the CPI coming positive right now, maybe we will see pump to 17,800 because there's another resistance at around 17,800 you see here. Wait a minute, I show you. It's not a big one, but it's still a resistance here at, wait a minute, 17,000, where was 17,800. It's a little bit of resistance here. I mean, we could see, but then I still expecting a cool down because this is very, very massively overheated right now, right? So this is only my opinion, not a financial advice, bratan. So I still in my short, in my $400,000 short, please do your own research. It's not a financial advice. If I lose this money, then I lose this money. I calculated it, right, bratan? So please do your own research. But don't forget, on Bybit at the moment, right now, on Bybit, you get 30,000, blядь, where is it? Сука, блядь. Wait a minute. Here. On Bybit, you get at the moment $30,000 for free. And if you're trading through my affiliate link, you get on Bybit free access to my Discord and Telegram channel, where I get here the newest news about CPI data, the newest news about Canada bans crypto leverage, what a surprise, and also where you get summary of my videos. You get a free access to my Discord and Telegram channel, where I inform you about my latest trades. You get absolutely for free if you're trading through my affiliate link, and you get $30,000 for free after a certain amount of initial deposit. Link down below. Make sure that you have this registration and get access to my Discord and Telegram channel, but do always your own research. Bratans, this is very important. I only show you what I'm doing, and you see, I even said to you the right thing, but didn't follow my own program, because then I would make right now profits on my long here, very clear. When as soon as we broke here this line to the upside, I had made right now 2% profit, and right now I would jump in a short, right? So this will be more profitable. However, sometimes it happens. Let us quickly watch Ethereum for my Ethereum traders, because Ethereum is very clear. Ethereum just following Bitcoin. If Bitcoin further breaking to the upside, then I'm expecting that Ethereum will go to 1,334, because this is a big resistance zone. You see here a big resistance coming at 1,334. So this could be a trade of 3.5%. If Bitcoin breaking further to the downside, then I'm expecting that Ethereum will go, wait a minute, that Ethereum will reach 1,240, and next one will be 1,225. So also 5% short opportunity if Bitcoin further breaking down. We have only to watch it, what Bitcoin does, Ethereum just following, right? But watch for us, S&P 500, very important. 9:30 the stock market will open, and I'm expecting maybe a little bit more pump to the upside, maybe even to this yellow line. Then we see also big pump in Bitcoin and also Ethereum, because S&P 500 is leading indicator. However, bratans, it's too much overheated. We see it here. 4 hourly is right now neutral, but 1 hourly is overbought, and 15 minute is maximum overbought. So therefore, I expecting personally here cool down. Please do your own research. It's not a financial advice. Thank you everyone for watching. If you appreciate, hit the like button, subscribe to this channel, and activate this fucking alarm bell, bratans, because it's very important, so you get the newest news, bratans. Don't forget Bybit, link down below. Free access to my Discord and Telegram channel. I kiss you, and I see you later. Mwah.